Okay, guys, it's time for J.W.'s radio. It is Saturday morning. Okay, we're talking cool stuff this time around, man. We're talking, got good morning, cup of coffee. We're talking reloading. We're talking different, a new one for me as far as ammunition goes. We're talking James Bond, Walther PPKs. We're talking Harbor Freight. Okay, all right. And we're talking text messaging. All right, that is Santee. Okay, let's get into it. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, a lot of you that are tuning in, a lot of you that are watching, a lot of you just die hard right here. Just you're right here. It's Saturday morning. We're doing this, so I appreciate it. Ultimately, we even had a fan come up and be a part of the video. You know, that's really cool, and I wanted to say that, you know, out there, if you guys see me around, hey, feel free to come up and say hello. You know, it's nothing to... All right, here we go. All right, get this thing started here. Actually, I've been using this video, or the video feature on this thing, to actually do video work. There it goes. Yes, if you guys saw the last one, I did it again. I bought another gun. That's the Walther PPK. We talked about that. Waiting for this thing to load. I don't know. This thing is running really funky lately. It's I've restarted it. Then again, I don't really know much about these things. So there you have it. Okay, let's get to the shout outs if I can work this thing without running up the time here. We're always try to keep these get these radio shows, keep them kind of to a minimum. Everybody's got things to do on Saturday, right? Okay, we have the gun enthusiast. He says, great show, my brother. You got it right. Gun enthusiast. He's been following my channel for a long time. Okay, and we have Three Wolves 4570, the Crazy Scotsman 454 Packer, Mr. Zona Cat 1, loads of bacon. Okay, there we go. Loads of bacon. I use the same Harbor Freight bag as my range bag. Works perfectly and the price is right. Absolutely. That's why we're talking funny. We're talking Harbor Freight this time around. Okay, Mr. Holster. There, Mr. Holster says the inter-armed guns are good and mostly in stainless. Good find. Yes, I'm ecstatic about it. In fact, I had to go out and buy the James Bond series on Blu-ray. I did it again and again. Okay, Varen K, the Arizona Ghost Riders. That is Santee, my friend over there. I've been doing a lot of skits with him as well, so if you're interested, jump on over to his channel and subscribe if you have not already. And don't forget about BATJAC J.W. radio show, which is the vlog channel and random stuff and skits and goofing around doing other stuff. So if you're interested in that, type that into YouTube search, BATJAC J.W. radio show. That's it. All right, Big Al, the Gunfighter 45 ACP, JSOS, Bob Hartman, Peppered 88, Jeffrey Richardson, Lead 8541. That is Lead there. Great video, BATJAC. That's a sweet little pistol. Smash the thumbs up button. Thank you, Lead, for doing that. Everybody go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Okay, Panama Brad, Bernard Flood, Edward Petty, Douglas Walther, great last name, by the way. Evie Saint, Joe P, MP Gunther 1, Lion Quest Fitness, and thank you, Lion Quest. I know you've been doing a lot of shout outs for me, and a lot of people have been coming on over the channel, and then same for you, buddy. You do a lot of great stuff over there. Okay, that's it. Okay, so recently, yes, of course, the last time that you saw me on the J.W.'s radio, picked up this Walther PPK. Been flashing it around, showing it off a little bit, bragging a little bit about it because it's so cool. The Walther PPK and James Bond is so iconic. I mean, when you think of James Bond, you also think of the gun he carried, the Walther PPK. Growing up, for me as a kid, was just mesmerized by it. I had this little BB gun. It was like a Walther PPK. Man, I ran around all over the place in Tarnation, all over my grandparents' backyard, my mom's back, driving them crazy, shooting at everything. So, that's good coffee. The romance between it is just, it's very, to me, the James Bond and the PPK kind of falls into the category kind of like Dirty Harry and his 44 Magnum, and John Wayne and his aged yellow ivory single action pistol, revolver. Absolutely, just those things just go hand to hand. You can't have one without the other. As also in James Bond, when he changed over to the P99, and I believe that was in Tomorrow Never Dies with Pierce Brosnan, that is super cool too. I actually am on the search and on the hunt for a P99 in 9mm. Of course, right before I left to come to Arizona here, there was a ton of them. There was so many. It was an abundance of them, and then now there's just none. You can find them in 40, but I'm not really a fan of the 40. For those of you that are 40 fans, I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of that cartridge. So, and speaking of being a fan of a cartridge and everything, the 380, of course that being this, has shocked me in a sense, because when I went out to purchase the ammo, I really wasn't expecting to pay that kind of prices for it. Yeah, we're talking 20 bucks for a box of 5 or 50, and almost said 500. Talking about, when I mean that, I get so confused because I reload everything like a box of this Bear Creek Supply round nose 380 ACP 500 count. Yeah, I'm reloading 380 with the turret press right here, the lead turret press, which I've been liking a lot. And if you, you can see it right there, the perfect powder measure. I turned the table towards you so you can see maybe a little reloading station. The stand from Harbor Freight, the top from Ace Hardware is just a shelf. I bolted it to the stand. Good old Harbor Freight. I actually may look into something a little smaller than this, maybe something not so heavy, and so I can carry it around a little bit and get it out of the way. So, all right, the price on 380 absolutely surprised me a little bit there, because I'm like, wow, that I wasn't expecting it to be that pricey there, but it was. I bought it anyway, bought a couple boxes. These are only 2 boxes I bought, because shortly after that I said, the heck with this, bought some dies. I've been using Accurate number 2 for my powder, and I bought these the Bear Creek ammo right here, the bullets, get it correct, the ammunition, the round of ammunition is the primer, powder, case, and projectile. Okay, so getting all that together, start reloading it, and I never for the life of me ever thought I'd be reloading 380. So, in fact, I read a comment on somebody's video, or a comment somewhere, and it says, "Who reloads 380? Who would do that?" Well, it's not much smaller than a 9mm, and most of us load 9mm. If there was ever out here, you can go to Walmart and get a box of 9mm. I'm talking about a box of 50 rounds, Winchester. And it's like $9 and some change, and then of course you pay tax on that, but nowhere near like where I am used to paying, you know, $15 on the cheap. So it's a little cheaper, but when it comes to 380, you're talking to double that price for the same amount of rounds. So if there was ever any interest or for reason to reload, again, one of the big reasons on reloading, you want to save money on your shots. You want to be able to pull that trigger more on a cheaper cost. Okay, well that's definitely going to be true with 380 if you reload it, for sure. Because it's even online, I looked online to maybe possibly order some, and just wasn't finding the prices, okay, that I was liking enough to purchase it. Now, this was not a gun that I did not intentionally buy this gun to be considering shooting it all that often. But what happened was, when I took it to the range and I shot it, I was so impressed with how it did. It's so accurate. This gun is so accurate. It just made me want to shoot it more. Because it makes it look good. I think a lot of that has to do with the barrel's fixed. The barrel is fixed. It's not moving. Not saying that when the barrel moves it's inaccurate or anything, but this is a strong, sturdy little pistol that really is fairly accurate. Now, even my Walther PPK in 22 LR is very accurate. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing, you know, having the Walther. I bought the original one in 22 LR because of the price of shooting something like this. But there is a fun factor of shooting this thing, that it gives you a nice little recoil, blast, and everything, and it's kind of neat. It really is. I must admit, I've developed a little romance to it, and of course, a lot of it has to do with the Bond thing. But yeah, this James Bond collection, saw it in Walmart. Had to have it. All 24 films on Blu-ray, from Dr. No to Spectre, and of course, you know, being the passing of Roger Moore and everything, and it really, for me, because I watched a lot of Roger Moore stuff growing up with, you know, of course, with the Bond. Of course, I got the Saint now on Blu-ray, or not Blu-ray, DVD, and I've been enjoying that. So the series, how it comes, I will say I was a little let down by how bland the box set is. Okay, the cover, everything, the whole box itself, what you're looking at, is about as awesome and as wow factor as it gets, because when you pop it open, you really get 3 big box type DVDs cases, and they're all white with the 007, and it has a year. So the first one up, 62 to 1977, 007 logo. On the back it has Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and then of course Connery's return to Diamonds Are Forever, Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, Spy Who Loved Me. Okay, they're all in there. The discs are pretty plain. They're just a type of black charcoal gray thing with the name of the movie, From Russia with Love, and there's no difference between that one, the next one, or the next one, or the next one, or the next one. Okay, they're all the same. So once you see one, you've seen them all. I wish they would have put a little bit more effort and a little bit more graphics, and possibly made some things just a little bit more wow for the fans. But okay, yes, thank you for at least just producing this. So and it's not very expensive. I think they're like 80 bucks. 80 bucks, and you're getting 24 films on Blu-ray, so it's not too bad. They do have the individual ones where it has the cover art and all that. Now that's a big one for me. I wish they would have included the original cover art. I do have a magazine actually around here I picked up. It's the Time magazine, and it had a really cool on the back. It showed all of Roger Moore's, or the cover art for all the original ones that he was in. So of course my favorite one is the vintage View to a Kill cover art. That was a really nice. I always remembered I was going to Blockbuster, renting them on VHS. Harbor Freight. Living out here and discovering Harbor Freight, it's right down the road from me. Really cool place because their stuff is so cheap. I bought a drill I needed to drill this thing together. I bought a drill for $17. This metal stand that you can't see it completely, I bought it for like, I don't know, is it like just under 30 bucks. So really liking the place. Bought a ball peen hammer for like $4. Just something, you gotta always have one of those, right? And I bought my tool bag. Actually, that was the comment. Loads of bacon. Commented, right. The tool bag, great tool bag. I mean, it was like $7. I think you even got the coupon. They're always putting coupons in there. I think you even got it for like even less than that because I used the coupon. So, and it's great because the way all the stuff, I work at the indoor gun range, so all my stuff that I transport back and forth, you know, it's just getting trashed, getting dirty, so I don't want to have anything super nice and expensive because it's just going to get trashed up. But Harbor Freight is great. What a rhyme. Yeah, they got this, it's hard to believe all these tools in there in the price, and they're pretty darn durable, pretty darn good, I must say. All right, which one of us don't? You never have enough tools and stuff, and you always just go, man, I can do something with that thing. I don't need it, but I can do something with it. So, been loading the 380. It's been interesting. I got the the round nose lead, kind of looks cool. So, been shooting it fairly accurate, and my hand loads seem to be working very well. In fact, better than factory stuff. What a surprise. So anyway, how things been going? Good. Things been, you know, we're trucking along trying to do this thing. I'm still battling internet. I don't have internet. I'm gonna have to upload this thing on Wi-Fi and everything off of tethered off of somewhere. I've just got to find a somewhat reliable source. It's kind of struggling for me because what used to take me really quickly to upload these videos is taking me a long time to do so. But yeah, hope things make a return. I'm looking to get internet. I really am. I keep saying that every time you see me. I keep saying that, right? And I never do it. But yeah, I gotta go and just bite the bullet and go get the router and modem and everything, and get it set up, and call the internet company and start getting internet flowing in here so I can do this, because I do miss a lot of you guys. I miss a lot of the channels that I used to be able to just watch every day, so I comment on, so that, yeah, that's why there's been a shortage of that, because I just haven't been online. And when I do go online, it's to do this and upload this and get it set and get it good for you guys. I've been using my phone a lot because I can upload directly from my phone, even though it's using up my data. But yeah, someone get some sort of material for you folks. So that's what I'm doing. That's it. So yeah, James Bond, Walther PPK, reloading, man. We're doing so much here and continuing. And I got to show more of the Model 25, that 45 Colt double action revolver. Absolutely super cool, man. I tell you, oddly enough, the PPK stole the show for me, and that romance of that. See, that's why you shouldn't buy that. That was a record for me. That was like 2 guns in like 3 days or something like that, or 2 days, and that's just you shouldn't do that, because it takes away the cool factor of buying something new. Just buy one at a time, wait a month or so, and then buy another one. That's what I say. Or let the wow factor end a little bit for that. So, all right, that's gonna be it. I'm BATJAC J.W. That's Saturday morning, and thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, it's a good show, good times. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here. I'll see you another video, and we'll be back here meeting same time, same place, Saturday morning.